Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on a plan with me. So I've been contacted by a few people asking me to do plan with me's on the DIY planners that I showed in a previous video, which I will stick in the description box below. And so I thought that I would just take them one by one and show you what I do in them. I also had one request to do the composition book faith-based example in the composition book, so I shall be doing that as well. So let's get started. So as you know, as I said before in the previous video, I talked about how um, you have more than one type of composition book. They have some with graph paper, and some with line paper, and some with blank paper. So I guess it depends on which you want, to use in your planner life, so to speak. So this is the old faithful. This is what mostly everybody has. So I thought I'd use this one. If you want to see the other one, I can. So what I just was thinking, so when I first started, as you can see, it says October here because I did start in 2016, thinking that I was going to just use the composition book because I'm not working. My husband was the only breadwinner, was the only income receiver. So I really wanted to make it easier on all of us and not, spend 40, 60, 80 bucks on a planner when, that could have been groceries. So anyway, that was my thought. And I was like, all the stuff I have in my craft room, I'm pretty sure I could make my own planner or just do something simple. And at the time I was still trying to figure out what to do. So this is what I had came up with. And I'm gonna show you how I worked it out. I made my own little notes and cable contents and all that. But I had, was playing with it. I never did stick with it because once I unpacked some of my things, because as you know, around this time, 2016, I was married a year, but I had moved from one state to another because my husband was from one state, I was from another. So I moved here to New Jersey, and some of my planner stuff, a lot of my craft room stuff wasn't unpacked. So when I unpacked it, I found all my happy planners that I had sitting here. So this was the only month that I actually did anything, the only week that I only did anything with, because I really end up using what I had in my stash. So anywho, so this is kind of what I would have done in regards to the monthly. I just wanted to make sure that you see it and how it works. I actually was using my monthly for meal planning, and I used to do that a lot because that was easier for me. But now I do something totally different because that's just different. So this is an option for your monthly layout, and then this was the weekly layout that I was working with, but didn't really do. I loved how I had my little habit tracker up here. I hand wrote that, and then just different things that I was doing for that. So we're going to skip ahead and try to find some nice clean pages that we don't have to do, and we're going to start. So I am going to use my ink pen and maybe some stamps, because I never use my stamps. And the lady that asked me to show her the example, she says she has a lot of stamps, but she does not have a lot of stickers. And I told her, well, I have a video coming out to look for it, and you guys too, on how you can make your own stickers without using a printer, because I had a couple people tell me they don't have printers. So I said, oh, okay, well, let me help you out real quick. So I'm just looking for some different stickers that I can use in regards to my planner, and then we gonna get working at it. I was actually looking for my box. I also have stencils. You can use stencils, different stencils for it. I might use these too. But you can use your stencils that can help you. You can just use the trusty dusty old ruler, okay? Because that's mostly everybody has a straight edge of something, a book or something like that. So we are going to use that. I'll pull this out. We're going to use this. Yeah, just a little something, something, something for us to get started. I might use that. Let's see. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, my options here. And then I have in this bag, I have my 31 bag, y'all. I have all my stamps that has to do with planner related stamps in here. And then I just have these cute little ink pads in here that I can take with me on the go, or, you know, whatever I'm doing. So I'm gonna stick this to the side. So anywho, let me move all this out the way. So this was my thought. Here's your clean slate, and let's figure out what we're going to do. So the first thing we're going to figure out is our monthly. And when I think of my monthly, I like to use my ruler or these little squares, or just figure it out myself and count. And that's what you can do. So for the month of August, we can, let's figure out how many boxes I can fit. Because if I can fit 7 of these boxes here, I'm going to use them. And whatever is left over, we can, let me see how I did this one. If I started, yeah, I did. Okay. That was my mindset. So I'm just going to, now you can use a pencil first. That probably would be the smart way to go. So be like me. Use a pencil first. I'm just going to do these lines and these square, I mean, you know what I mean. I want to have them a little bit spaced out. I wanted to do something different than what I just showed. That's all. Alright, so I can fit Thursday on here. Usually Thursday is like stuck in the middle here. Stuck in the middle. Now what I could have done was start from this edge and go this way, so you know we wouldn't have this big old gap there, but it's okay for me. So yes, so we're gonna do similar than what I did previously, and that was you know, did lines across. So you could do something like this for your monthly. I was able to fit 7 across, yay. And then here I could just, like previous, I put like a note section. So let's do that. That way I know where to stop. All right, yes. So here, let me hurry up and get this done. Alright, so I'm going to spare you the agony and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So what I would suggest is that we do it the way that I have it here, and that's just draw the lines with the ruler, because that was a lot easier. I did this with colored pencils. I believe this is colored pencil or crayon, I can't remember. But I think this way is a lot easier and a lot faster. So if you're looking to, you know, really release some stress and all that, I would suggest do this. But this was a pain in the neck and I didn't like it. So anywho, we're going to keep moving. So you have several options. You can either, you know, handwrite. I usually handwrite as much as I can because I'm not a stamper. I hate stamping. I do. I don't like it. I never did. So I use a lot of stickers, and that's one of the reasons why I like to use a lot of stickers, because I can dress it up or dress it down myself and keep it moving. So we're going to do Sunday here, Monday. So that's what I, you know, would suggest, is to handwrite it out, because that was a little time consuming in my opinion. But I like time consuming projects sometimes because it relaxes me. So if you think that that would be something that would help you, then that's fine. You can do this in different colors. I have different color ink pens or gel pens that I really enjoy. And you can write the word this week here and just map your whole whatever out. You can put shopping list, you can put whatever you want. Alright, so the first was on a Saturday, so we're going to just do 1, 2, 3. Can you believe we are in August like this? Like, I don't even know where 2020 has been. Like, I'm still looking for it. I'm still trying to enjoy the new year. Like, am I the only one or what? I mean, this whole year just right on by like a blowout of a candle. Just totally just out. I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Now I did the 6 layers because I knew it was 6. Now here I didn't realize I should have counted them out as I was doing them, and realized that I have to stop here on a Monday because the last day of the week, the last day of the month is on a Monday, and I could have just left all this blank or doodle, and I still might. I don't know. Depends on me. So my monthly is set up. You can play with it and do however you want to do with that part. You can decorate it. You can decorate it how you want. You can get your pens, your pencils. You can get your stickers out and just, you know, put the little flowers on the edges. I'm going to show you what I plan to do with. So I am going to get my favorite ink out. And I have this cute little cheap little stamp that I got. Don't ask me where I got it from. I don't remember. I always use some scratch paper underneath. Oops. Oh, I am so sorry, y'all. Did y'all get a headache from that? Sorry. I didn't realize that my hand was that high. So this is what I plan to do with mine. Be nice if I get some ink on here, right? I know. I'm going to get it together in a minute. I'm going to get it together in a minute. So this is what I'm going to do with mine. August. This is my mama's birthday month. And my mama had my nephew on her birthday. Had a grandson on her birthday. Isn't that a great treat? Is to have a baby on one of your babies on your birthday? Whether it's a grandbaby or a child. Anybody have any babies on their birthday or grandbabies on their birthday? I just think that is so cool. So see what you can do with stamps. I've seen a lot of people just take their floral, I've done it myself, their floral stickers and, you know, like cut them in half and put them all around the border. But you can do that with stamps too. I'm not going to take up too much space on that one because I want to actually use that. And then because this is a mess up, just covered it with stamps. And then guess what you can do? You can go back and either color it in or leave it black or white, whatever your mood is. And then that, I didn't do that pretty good. And then that is, you know, your decor. I love it. There's no, you know, wrong or way, you know, right way to do it. You do it the way what works for you. I just decided to overlap that because some are, there you go. It's hard to stamp that on an angle like this. So, yes, I like it. Do y'all like it? I do. So that's what you can do with your monthly. Get your theme, find your little stamp. I had this cute little cheesy little stamps. And they had different, you know, things in them. Like different size stamps in a little pack. I don't know where I got it. A long time ago. I remember I got it a long time ago. I just don't remember where. Or, you know, what the name of it is and all that good stuff. So anywho. So that's what you can do for your layout. And then you can just, you know, go in. I'll color a little bit. You can go in with your, I can't believe I'm using my gel pen though, but I wouldn't advise that. But I'm just showing you as an example because I'm only going to color this one. How about that? You can go in and color using your pens. And then you have different ones. I would not suggest you use these gel pens because that seems like such a waste of ink. It really does to me. I really would not suggest that you do it. But I'm just showing you how you can really just get in and get your color on with these stamps. And you have a great doodle bullet journaling type hookup. So you can go through and do all that. You can, you know, put your little priorities here, or you can just, You know, put your affirmations, your gratitude. You can actually do that in this space because I didn't realize I had all these little boxes here. I might do that. But this is an option that you can do for your monthly. So, and that's why we're not using our gel pen for that. So for your weekly, I have an Old Faithful that I always use for my weekly. So I'm going to see if I can find a something that size that I can use in my shapes here. I love, 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 love. Oh, look at the cute little tags. I didn't even, you know what? I got these a long time ago for you. You're supposed to use this to cut out, you know, with your X-Acto knife and cut out, you know, little shapes for your, with your paper or your cardstock or whatever you have. And, I'm trying to see what I want to use. I like the rectangles, but they're too thin, in my opinion. So I'm going to use, you know what, I'm just going to use my ruler because I'm already over that. So I'm going to do Old Faithful. Y'all can do whatever you like, but I'm going to go to Old Faithful. This is what I always use all the time. This is my layout of choice. No judgment, but this is my layout of choice. All right, and this is what I do. This is what I do. Yes. So, I'm sorry. There I go again. So, I am going to do this as notes. I'm going to put this week here. And then we're going to do Monday. This is the layout of I love Monday. Tuesday, I can always wipe that out or just put a sticker over it. Wednesday. I'm sorry. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. I'm sorry, I have the worst handwriting. And Sunday. Oopsies. And Sunday. So this is my favorite layout. This is the layout I love. I have not found another layout that I like better besides the Happy Planners. What's that called? The dashboard layout. I love that layout. That was probably the best layout they have ever come out with so far, in my opinion. But I love this layout. Love, 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 love. So this is my layout of choice. So I can come in again and decorate it, since my monthly is have these. I can come in here and start stamping and use up these edges that are just sitting here. I am so sorry. I have not used this stamp in a long time. So I can do it like this, and I can put the week of, I can do whatever. You can decorate the corners. I don't do too much on the weekends, so I can do all the little thingies around here. I'm sorry if you don't like that. Okay. I love, 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 love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some border over here since I have a border over there. I'm just going to make it a little smaller, just in case. I don't usually have anything to do on the weekend. Friday is not, I never really do a lot on the weekend or the weekday, except for do all my videoing, you know, my editing and all that kind of stuff. I try to do on the weekends because on the weekdays I'll be exhausted. And I do not have time. Let me move this out the way. I have pulled this out for my stamping. How cute! Loving it. So now it's time. We're going to say August. And we are on the week, going on the week of the 10th. So we're going to say, Monday is the 10th. We're going to put a 10 here. Yeah, I circled it just to give it some attention, I guess. So that's how we're going to do this week coming. And you can put 2020 over here. You don't have to. You can, if you have great lettering and all that kind of stuff, and you can make it all pretty and fancy. And then you can go in and, start planning your week and all the different things that you have to do. You can use your stamps. I have these stamps. This is like one of my favorite stamps by the Happy Planner people. I got it on clearance or on sale, I think at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to tell you, I may have used it twice, but I use it more now in 2020 than I did when I first bought this 3 years ago. It's the first time I'm using it in 2020. So it's at my stash. All my stamps sit. I have brand new stamps. All my stamps are basically brand new. The only thing I've ever used often was this one. This one I used often. My favorite, I use it often, especially in bullet journaling. That's what I bought it for, but actually I bought it for something else, but I have that in my stash always, and I've used that probably the most out of every stamp that I own. So anywho, so you can use that. Use stamps. You can use handwrite. I'm pretty sure if you start doodling and drawing, you could do all this on the edges yourself by hand if you want to. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? I don't know where these little bubbles are coming from. It must be from these little things here. So here's a weekly, and you have your monthly. Yay! And now you can start planning and figure out what you need to do in your planner. Is that cool or what? So I hope that helps. I can do a Bible setup, and this is when I use my Infinite Bloom journal. I mean Bloom project. I think I'm going to use their stickers, and then I'll show you. Excuse me, how we work this out. So I just, I do my printables on sticker paper. It's easier for me. I don't want to sit there and glue them down, but if you don't have sticker paper, just print it out on regular paper and stick it down however you like. Me personally, I like to put it on sticker paper because it's a lot easier for me. So this is how I set up my Bible study. I usually do it the opposite direction, but I don't know why I set it down this direction. And I just take my ruler and make sure I get it in that crease so it doesn't mess up this paper. This is how I do it now. However you want to do it is fine. Just that way when it does open, it doesn't get all crazy looking. And so this is how I would, get started on my Bible journal. And that's the thing. You can combine them. There's no right or wrong. You don't have to have two separate Bibles. Two separate planners to do all of what you do. So if this is the week and we're studying this week on love and how it never fails or whatever the topic is, we're going to use love because that's what's in my face. Then you can do that. And then you can set it up. And you can either do it daily or you can do it however you want. So I would take, let me see if I have any heart stamps anywhere. I don't think I have any heart stamps, but we're going to look. And, just put little hearts all over the place. You know what? I don't have any heart stamps, but I have my trusty dusty ink pen, and then I can just make hearts all over the place. I can put scriptures inside them. I can put little notes inside. I can, make a big one. I'm sorry, my hearts are not the bestesses. But then you can make little hearts going down the center like that. This is something I would do. And then I will get into my Bible study and I will talk about what love is, what love isn't. It's 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 13 I always call the love chapter. It tells you everything what love is not. And there, if you have any confusion on what love is, go to 1 Corinthians. It'll tell you 1 Corinthians 13. It'll tell you all about love. It's all about love. So I would just draw little cute little hearts all over the place. Focus on my topic and do all my journaling. And now what I normally would do, now see how quick that was? It was easy, wasn't it? But what I would normally do, and you can always handwrite this in the center, love never fails, in big black marker or, or in here and just color it in or, whatever. You can do that in the center and do that all around, all in ink pen. I just use this because I have it in my stash and I love it. But I would, now when I do the Bible study, I would do it in different inks. I would. That's just me. So I will pull out my red and start journaling. And I don't worry about the line. So I would take my ink pen, I would, do my little journaling, and then I would just keep switching it out. I would just keep doing it. Love, 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 love. I would just get my, love on, y'all. This is awesome. And then I would just switch out my ink pens. If you don't have different ink pens, then use what ink pen you have. But I know me. I would just go ahead and use what I have. And I would just start doing my Bible study and my Bible journaling in my different ink pens. Normally what I would do, I'm just showing you as a visual, but normally what I do is one day I would do my Bible study in one color, and then the next day I do a different color. So if you do see different colors in my actual Bible, my faith planner, it's because that was a different day most of the time. Sometimes I just do it all in black so you won't know what day is which or whatever, because I don't put any dates on them. But when I study, I usually do them in different colors. If I do choose a different color, it's usually a different day that I did it on. But this is just an option for you to do your studying and how you need to work it. Now you can do the exact same thing in the blank notebooks, in the dot graph notebooks, in the graph paper notebook. So nothing, all this is very interchangeable. You do not have to have a specific type. I never paid any attention to the lines. I just went ahead and just went and did what I need to do. You can use the lines to your advantage to do the journaling. Me, I will start writing on the side. I don't care anything about these stupid lines because they disappear when I get in the mode. So that's all. So I hope you like it. So let's do a little quick flip through so we can get you out of here. So here is, we didn't do our monthly. Hello, Jessica. Okay, let's do that real fast, real fast. I know what is going on. So what I would do is, now this is almost the same as bullet journaling. And I would just do a little hello. Then I would, just, give it a little attention, some dramatic effect. Pull my little stamps out. Let it all go together. Boom, bam, boom, y'all. You don't have to do a whole lot to make it look really awesome. I'm sorry, I'm not doing enough. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Trying to give you some visuals. Because I'm a visual person. If I can't see it, I don't get it. I used to annoy people all the time when I asked the same question. They thought I was being smart, but I'm trying to tell them I'm a visual person. If I don't see it, I don't understand it. So, yeah, that's one thing about me. If you ever meet me in person and I ask you a question and I ask you the same question, it's because I didn't understand what you said. Because it didn't make sense in my head. And if it doesn't make sense in my head, guess what? I keep asking until it does. Or I just walk away and be done with you. I'm just being honest. Anybody like that? I know I'm different. I really am. I keep trying to explain to people. I'm not being a smarty pants when I ask the same question over and over again. I'm asking it because I don't understand what you're telling me. Because I am a visual learner, a visual teacher, a visual everything. So when I don't understand you, because when people talk to me, I actually can see what you're saying. I know it's hard. I don't know how else to explain it. That's the only way I can explain it. So if my brain doesn't see what you're trying to say, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just moving your lips and making noise. So then I will ask questions to make sure that I'm processing it correcting. Maybe it's a processing thing. I don't know. So anyway, here's my hello August. I know, I'm different. Here is my monthly spread. I just used my little stamps. You can color. I gave you an option. You can color them in. I love that. That's what I like about stamping. You can stamp it and make it any old color. And this is the weekly starting for next week. Isn't that cute? And then I put my Bible study in here. Yeah, see? And then you can do like a habit tracker if you really have that brain dump. You know, you can do that. What's the Amanda Reach Lee had this thing called your weekend Polaroids or something like that. You could draw little Polaroids and just, you know, draw your week out. It's cool. I thought I would use the Polaroids as my weekly spread, but hey, you can do it however you want. You can put your stickers in here if you have a Manby sticker book. You can get your stickers and add them. You can do anything you want because guess what? It's your planner. So I hope that helps. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So until next time, thanks for watching. Be blessed.